friends, I have had a busy week. Busy with very exciting things, but busy nonetheless. So I'm rerunning a very old fairy tale video that I aired way back in the day before I had bangs! You'll also see me sporting my natural hair color, and now you'll know. I'm a fraud. And no, I did not steal Caitlin Doty's look. I was going for Wonder Woman, okay? Wonder Woman by way of Zooey Deschanel. Anyway, it's a little old British folktale called The Baker's Daughter. I adapted it from this incredible book, Between Worlds, Folktales of Britain and Ireland by Kevin Crossley-Holland. Take it away, me in 2021. Whoop!
Fucked up fairy tales with Liz.
Ding!
Once upon a time, there was a baker who was a real dick. Specifically, he was a miser, but his daughter was worse. She sucked up to the rich and she belittled the poor. One evening, while the baker was out, a fairy came by the establishment. But she disguised herself in some rags and put dirt on her face, so she had the appearance of a poor old woman. Time to take a bitch down a peg or two. So the fairy, disguised as a poor old woman, walked into the bakery, and the baker's daughter was like, "Oh, gross, what do you want? Could you spare a poor old woman some dough?" "Lady, do you know how a bakery works? If I gave away dough, we wouldn't have any left." "Oh, I'm afraid I don't have any money." "Aw, too bad. So sad. I guess you don't have any dough then. Maybe, you should get a job." "Oh, then I guess I don't have anything to eat tonight." "Ugh, I guess you're pulling on my one heartstring." So the baker's daughter plucked a very small piece of dough off of the huge mound she had behind her, and she stuck it in the oven. But when she took the dough out again, she found it had risen to become the largest loaf in the oven. "Okay, obviously I'm not giving you this." So she pulled off an even smaller piece of dough and stuck that in the oven. But that piece rose into an even larger loaf of bread. What the fuck? Alright, I'm trying this one more time. So the baker's daughter takes off the tiniest bit of dough yet, and she puts that in the oven with some fairy cakes. But this time, when the girl turns her back to the old fairy, here it comes! The fairy sheds her old woman clothes to reveal her true form. That girl's gonna shit her pants. The baker's daughter opens the oven, and for some reason, she's completely stupefied that the loaf is the biggest it's been. Why? She's further stupefied when she turns and sees the beautiful fairy before her. Who? Girl, you're a big old bitch. And I think we're done with you. And 'cause I have a fucking great sense of humor, who is the last word you'll ever speak. And she turned that bitch into an owl. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. And the owl flies away into the night. The end.
Fucked up fairy tales with Liz. Fucked up fairy tales with Liz.